Assalamualaikum to my fellow panel. Welcome to my final year project presentation. My name is Faris Affizi bin NORDIN and I will explain about my final year project in this presentation. In this project, I will be supervised by Dr. ZURAIDAH binti SALLEH. Project aim is to evaluate the strength of material by using hydrostatic tests. This setup kit is available in the market. However, the cost for this kit is too expensive. Thus, this setup is developed in order to reduce the cost for our project. My main part for this project is to set up the test. For the project. I was responsible to find the best material for the test. By doing some study and research, I will design the setup. The design setup and the material used in this project is improvement based off the previous setup. In this project, we found that the best test to test the strength of the material of the combustion chamber is through the hydrostatic test. The material used for the combustion chamber is aluminum T66061, which is aluminum alloy. This alloy has high tensile strength, which is very suitable to be used in the combustion chamber of the rocket. The test is conducted by putting liquid propellant inside the combustion chamber, which is water, and high pressurized air is pumped inside the combustion chamber using the hydraulic pump. We will put 5 strain sensors around the combustion chamber in order to detect the reaction of the material toward the pressure applied. Fitting. According to the article that I have studied, the leakage tends to happen at the fitting area. This due to the fitting size is not suitable for the hole and not properly connected. Thus, selection of a fitting is very crucial. The other study shows that the material used, which is aluminum T6061, has high fatigue strength as high as 14,000 psi, yield tensile strength of 40,000 psi, and ultimate tensile strength as 45,000 psi. The design from the previous test has 2 holes that connected to the chamber, which one from the hydraulic pump and other one from the pressure sensor. From the design, they found out that it has high tendency of leakage will happen. By reducing the number of the hole at the chamber, it will reduce the leakage potential as much as 50%. For the hydraulic pump, the study shows that the pump tends to broken due to fluid contamination. Because of does not make a maintenance to the pump, it is advisable to check the pump before the running test to avoid it from broken. Other study shows the failure of the strain sensor. This due to the surrounding effect such as temperature and vibration. The temperature affects the conductivity of the metal, which will change the output of the strain sensor. Other than that, it is better to put some damping in order to reduce the vibration during the test. The objective of this project is to create a proper procedure to conduct the test, to properly set up the test, and to ensure that the tests are conducted safely and effectively. The limitation that I faced during this project is the most of material used in this project is very costly. It made me have more limitation during choosing the material. Other than that, lack of availability part in the market. The market tend to offer the household type of material that cannot be used in high pressure situation. Furthermore, the sensor used in this experiment is not very accurate since it's used. This happened because we need to save our budget to buy another part for this project. The first move that I have to do is to do some research toward the scope that I will work on. By doing that, I will be able to analyze every possible way to make a perfect setup for this project. After the study, I will design the setup for the project. The idea of design mostly comes from the previous test. After designing and gain some approval from my team member, I will continue to set up the test. The test will be run and evaluated by my team. If any defect or error happen, the setup will be needed to be improvised and compared in the test. After that, the test is run. We expected that the test is conducted smoothly without having any issues. The material selected for the setup is studied before being selected. The material used in this setup can be sustained high pressure applied to it, up to 4000 to 4500 psi without having any deformation or leakage. That's the end of my presentation. If you got any question to ask me, feel free to contact me at this number.